Welcome to this edition of Talk with TAS Live. This morning, I just want to have a conversation with you. Over the last week, I have been having some restless nights. And for me, restless nights mean that I've been thinking about or dreaming about individuals that really I haven't spoke to in many years. Now, some folks say that when someone is on your mind, you need to reach out to them. Well, I did. I reached out to the individuals, and some of them are still continuing to enter my peaceful space because we know that God gives us peace, and that's one of his gifts, and that peace occurs when we're sleeping at night because sleep is very restorative. We have to rest when we're sleeping. And so I've been thinking about this and I'm like, okay, now what is it that I'm supposed to get from, continually thinking about people that I really haven't communicated with in a couple of months and for some of them, it's been a year or so. And so I don't know who this is for. And that's the reason I thought I would talk about it this morning briefly. I don't know who is not sleeping. I don't know who is feeling some unrest, some uneasiness. I don't know who that is. But I do know that God does answer prayers. He does answer our prayers. And so for whomever it is that is looking for an answer, whoever it is that needs some peace, whoever it is that needs to know that where they are right now is not the end, whomever it is that needs to know that the sun does come up and it does shine the next day, whomever it is that needs to know that it's going to be okay, I want you to know that it does get better. We are stronger than the obstacles that we are encountering. It does get better. So I want you to begin to Well, obviously, I'm having internet difficulties again this morning, but I want you to relax. Relax means many different things to different folks. So if you don't know what it takes for you to relax, I want you to tap into that today. Because I believe if you can learn to relax, you will get the answer that you're seeking. The answer most doubtly is already there, but when we're tense, when we're frustrated, we're overwhelmed, we can't see the answer. But normally God has already dispatched the answer, and we're waiting for time and destiny to collide so that we can understand what the response has been. So for whomever it is that is encountering this uneasiness, who can't sleep, these sleepless nights, people popping into your brain that you just hadn't thought about. Whoever it is that's worried about what tomorrow is going to bring, whether they're going to have money to pay the bills, whether someone is going to get well, whatever it is, I want you to begin to relax. I want you to understand that God is in the mix. And when he's in the mix, everything is going to be all right. He's an on-time God. Yes, he is. But that doesn't mean that he comes when we want him to come, but he's always on time. So I want you to begin to relax. I want you to begin to take deep breaths and understand he has it already under control. He has it under control. And this is an unusual message for me because I don't really just tell you some of the things that go through my brain. But this morning, I couldn't shake this because I thought, why are you still having a restless night? Why are these people coming across your brain? Because I thought, honestly, that something was wrong with some of them. And I've reached out to them and they're okay. So that lets me know it's beyond me. It's a message for me to deliver to someone else. If there's somebody that's crossing your mind, reach out to that person. They may be in need and they may not know who they can turn to. And sometimes just having someone say a kind word, I know that's old fashioned, but say a kind word makes all the difference in a person's life. Just the one person to say a kind word, and it can turn everything around for someone. Excuse me, I'm getting a little emotional when I say that, but it can turn everything around for someone. So reach out to them. Reach out to them. There may be water under the bridge, but reach out to them because you don't know what they're going through and they don't know what you're going through. And it could be that you're supposed to minister to each other. So reach out to them. Again, like I said, this has been a different sort of message, but I just felt led to talk about needing to relax, that unrest, not being able to sleep, our minds being so bombarded with so many things. So I hope and I pray, but I know that it will, because God is always in the mix, that this message finds the person who's been looking for an answer, who's been waiting on God to speak. I pray that I have delivered that answer to you, and I pray that you find the peace that passes all understanding, because it's real. That peace is real, and it does calm the raging beast that sometimes rages in all of us because we don't know where to turn to. But he's the person that we turn to. We can't turn to our mom and daddy sometimes, our girlfriends, our boyfriends, our peeps, whatever you want to call. Sometimes they just can't do it, but God can do it. He can do it. He sacrificed his son for us. So if he sacrificed his only son for us, do you not think that he'll answer your prayers? Do you not think that he hears you? He hears us all the time. So again, I hope and I pray and I know that this message will find the individual or individuals who've been waiting or who are going to be waiting at some point from an answer for God. So again, this has been Talk with TAS Live. As always, please take care of you and take care of those who matter to you also. Because when we take care of them, we're also taking care of ourselves, because God took care of us when he gave us his son. Until next time, bye now.